to have competitions to play music, to listen about, buy books, this kind of things. And I don't know, because I think when I was a child, in my childhood, uh, I grew up listening music, and just I love it. So influence a lot my my life.
Did your parents have had an influence in your music tastes, in the role that music plays in your life? Did they listen to a lot of musics, or do you think it was someone else's influence?
No, 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 no. They listen a lot of music, Brazilian music, but they are not artists or this kind of things. They are very regular workers, you know. And but a magic day for me when I was when I was a child was in the weekends when they started to set up the house, clean the house, and they put music in these things. And for me, it was very cool because they were homes in these things.
That's nice. That's nice. Yes, I remember my parents also put music a lot of times. I remember my mother has a best friend, and I ended up being best friends with her daughter. Um, and they really like Rita Lee, so they always went to my house, my mother's friend and her daughter, and we all four listened to Rita Lee together, so it's part of our history.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yes. All right. Hi, Juliana. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon. I am doing very well. What about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We already started. We didn't introduce ourselves because we already know each other. Do you want to introduce yourself?
No, I think don't need
Do you need
because
want to practice your introduction? You can.
no, I think that's great.
All right. So we're talking about music. Do you have the questions? Or do
Yes, I
you?
have.
Okay, so I'm not gonna send them again. We just answered question number one, so I'm gonna ask it again for you. How does music influence your mood and emotions?
Influence a lot, and I think depends on the moment, you know. So I think, for example, instrumental songs influence me maybe feeling more concentrate, to do some kind of tasks. And sometimes I just, stay think away, thinking a lot, about the things and other kind of songs like rock songs, electronic makes me feel with a lot of energy, so energetic, and sometimes when I am at the gym, I like to listen this kind of song because I feel more motivated to do the exercises, So that's it.
Nice, nice. All right, guys, let's go to question number two. Do you guys associate certain songs with specific memories? Can you share one? Luis already shared one when his parents were at home and put on some music, right? Do you have another memory related to music?
Yes, I remember when I saw my wife for the first time in the classroom. I was listening a band, and when we married, we played the song in the party.
Oh my God, no.
Yes,
You
yes,
cute.
yes. Smashing Pumpkins tonight, and
What is Smashing Pumpkins?
tonight
Tonight.
from 1995.
And does she like this band and this song, or it was more
Yes,
about?
yeah, yes. She likes this music a lot, and was pretty cool. It's a lot of me, but I have a lot of memories of a lot of different kind of music with friends, with motorcycle trips, with off road and this kind of things.
That's nice. It's weird how a music can access a part of our memory. I remember memories very clearly in my mind when I listen to a music.
Yes, for me it was same.
What about you, Juliana? Do you have any memory related to a music?
Yes, I think I have some, but one that I remember is about your music, is about James Blunt, 1733, if I'm not mistaken, and Chop Suey, because when I was a kid, I used to listen this kind of music with my parents, and and that time when we used to get out, we need to put the music in a matching music, you know. We need to put the coin there and after choose the music, you know. So that was amazing. So I have this memory, you know. I put the coin in that machine and after let's go choose the music and I always choose it the same, you know, pick the same. 1973. So it's very good because I really like this kind of machine, you know. And nowadays don't have more, you know, because nowadays it's just the sound box, I think. But I think it's not the same because in that time we the public, you know, the people uh could choose the music that they wanted, you know. Nowadays you can't. When you get out of your home, you just go for a place and the place choose the music, you know. So it's different, you know. And the idea to put the song in that machine, it's very great, you know. I like so much.
Yes, I've never thought about choosing a music like you said. Because nowadays, yeah, you go to a bar or a restaurant, you have to listen to the music that the bar it's playing. But when you go to a beach or a public place, you have to listen to the music that people put in, how can I say, caixa de som? Soundbox, right? And soundbox, right?
I think it's boombox in
Boom. Nice. And usually the music that they put in public places, people choose, I don't like, nothing against, but I have my own style of music. I don't like to listen to funk music with that, with a lot of bad words. Anyway, you got it. So yeah, nowadays we cannot choose our own music outside of our house. Let's go to question number 3, guys. What's your favorite genre of music and why do you enjoy it?
well, I think my favorite genre of music is indie rock from the 90s, but I like to listen all kinds of music, and I have a hierarchy of what is good and what is bad. But I like always to listen new bands, new music from different countries, different groups of people, you know, music from guys from Iran, from Balkans, from I like to listen. It's not my favorite, but I like to know always.
Do you think that you listen um, more of international music than national music?
Much more, because I like a lot of bands from Brazil, Brazilian music, but I think that when you listen music from Turkey, for instance, it's like a trip, you know, a trip in your mind. You start to search for images, for pictures, and this kind of things, you know.
That's nice. And how much of your taste in music is influenced by your wife? Does she like the same or does she have different taste?
Our taste is very, very close, but I'm more heavy and more hardcore than her. But I think in general it's very close. But we have a lot of difference, and she's more classical than me in piano, for instance, and I am more badass.
Does she also play the piano?
Yes, yes, I just play piano as well.
Oh, that's so nice. That's nice. All right. What about you, Juliano? What's your favorite genre and why do you like it?
About me, I think I am so eclectic about it, but maybe nowadays I am listening more instrumental songs, because I don't know, when I am listen this kind of songs, I begin thinking a lot about the life, and I like this feeling, to think more, you know. I think it doesn't have a specific reason, I think depends a lot of the moment, but maybe nowadays I listen to more instrumental songs, and maybe it's that reason because I can concentrate, think about the life, about things. I don't know. It's a feeling, It's hard to explain, you know.
For sure, I know. Luis also knows. I think we three like music a lot and we have very eclectic tastes. All right, guys, let's go to question number 4. How do you think music brings people together? Luis. You are muted.
Sorry. I think that uh, music is very important in society. So music is an important role as well to to people identify their own culture and their own values. And music represents this, when you see people playing around musicians in Africa, in Greece, in all kinds of countries, they are celebrate, they are um or not celebrate, they are sad, they are happy, but they are with music, So music helps to create an identity to a lot of for everyone, like you said, popular music taste in Brazil is very low. People who like funk or DC pra BC, this kind of music, very poorly, and this creates a sense of community, a sense of a lot of things. I think it's this.
For sure. I think my parents' generation don't like a lot of funk music and sertanejo. I have a tolerance. I sometimes enjoy it. I'm not gonna say that I hate it. When I go to a party and it starts playing funky, I dance and I like it. But my mom always criticize funk music, but it has its values because it helps people from favelas, people from certain regions in Brazil to express, which was something that we didn't have in the past. And that is why funk and rap music are very popular nowadays, is because people didn't have a voice and now they do and they can express and they feel united and together. So yes, I think that is the power of music and how they bring people together. Some people are not gonna like it, but maybe it's because they don't identify with that speech, with that kind of discurso. That is what I want to say. Juliana, what do you think about it?
And about this question is very crazy to think about it because sometimes you get out to a party, with your families, and there are a lot of people with different backgrounds, different experience, and at that moment all the people are living the same thing, dancing a lot, listen the same music, and at that time, it looks like any person doesn't have any difference, everybody's equal, in that moment, you make friends there, at that moment, you are listening the same music, you are dancing, and you forget the problems, you forget the background difference, and that is what music do, you know, bring people together, it's very crazy to think. And sometimes you don't like some kind of music, but at that moment you are just, enjoy that time with your friends, and this is what music do. It's crazy.
And I think for us human beings, I think it exists something inside of us that relates a lot to music because I was watching my friend's son. He has like 1 year, and we put music and he starts to dance like it was something very natural for a human being. No, nobody taught him how to dance, and he starts dancing like it was natural. Like for dogs, it's natural to hunt. For humans, it's natural to dance to the sound of a music. I don't know why. For me, it's something that seems natural. All right, let's go to question number 5, guys. Do you guys prefer listening to music while working or in silence, and why? Luis.
I prefer listen music because for me I think that I can concentrate more quickly, and the time is make in the time become more enjoying, more cool, And I love to work listen music.
Didn't you ever get disconcentrated with music?
Yes, yes, yes. When suddenly Spotify recommends some music very uplifting, so I can concentrate. I need to listen music with a lower BPM to concentrate in this kind of music.
Really?
If a music is very fast, it's very energetic, I lost my concentration very easily.
That is the same problem with me. I've never realized that is because of the beat of the music. I always realize when I am already disconcentrated and the music is very loud in my ears and I cannot think.
Yes, and I listen very loud, very loud. I always love music very loud. But when music is very fast, very uplift, very energetic, I lost my concentration. I can make related the calcs. I can interpret the numbers. So I needed to come down again and put some more easygoing music.
That makes a lot of sense now. Because
For me,
yes, but for me too. So that is why I'm saying that it makes sense because I just realized that when I am disconcentrated, I the music is very fast and the person is repeating the words a lot of times, so it's making my head confused. So yeah. Juliana, what about you?
Um, about me, I think depends on the kind of job, work, or study, I think at moments that I don't need to pay a lot of attention, so I can just write something or copy something, I think it's more interested in if I listen some kind of music, but instrumental songs, for example, because I think when I listen some song that are people singing, I lost the concentration, so it's not so good. But when I need, no, pay a lot of attention, look alive or something like that, it's not good to listen music because I begin to think about the song, about the instrumental song, and I lost my concentration.
Okay, so when you need to concentrate, you don't listen to music.
Uh, yes, for example, if I am listening some kind of music, instrumental songs, and I need, I don't know, solve some calc, some mathematical or something like that. I like to play the song because sometimes, you know, my brain doesn't work, I think.
That's weird, but nice to know. You get disconcentrated even with instrumental music.
Yes, it doesn't make sense because it's like it happens. I don't know if you already saw some situation like that. Some driver that are, driving the car and said, "Oh, you can, you know, decrease the sound to me, concentrate here." Is, it's very strange, but it doesn't make sense. But
Yes, when you decrease the volume to park the car to do baliza,
yeah,
something like
something like that. Yes, it's crazy.
I understand. All right, guys, let's go to question number 6. Have your music tastes changed over the years? If so, how? Luis.
Yes, 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 of course. When I was a child, I loved this Disney's music, I had a collection of Disney mini vinyls, and was a history with songs, and I loved that songs. And when I was growing, I was becoming more, more punk, I think. And I started to listen a lot of music. I was very influenced by MTV. I grew up watching everyday music videos and discover a lot of bands. I started to play guitar as well. So, and when I become adult, I start to be listen more classical music. No, no, not classical, but more serious music. Classical music was always part of my life because of piano, these things. But uh, and when I become adult, I started to know different kinds of music from other countries and these kind of things, and I know that will change in the future.
And I feel like at the same time it changes, it doesn't change it because you still have, I don't know if it happens to you, but with me, yes, I still like the same bands that I like when I was a teenager. I
Yes, yes,
don't, as much as in the past, but I still love them.
I love them. No, it's shaped what I am. If it wasn't the '90s, the indie rock from the '90s, I wasn't be here today. I love it. I love it.
Nice, nice. What about you, Juliana?
About me, I think it's not like changed over the years, but I just begin listen new songs because, like I said, I consider myself a eclectic person, so I just begin to listen other kind of songs. I think when I was more young, I used to listen just, for example, pop music, electronic music, samba, rock, and when I grow more, I begin listen instrumental song that I used to not do it. I begin to listen sertanejo, some kind of funk too, because I like not the lyric of the funk, but I like the songs, You know, I don't like the lyrics, but I like the
The
songs
beat.
there because yes, the beat because to me it looks like electronic music, you know, and I like electronic music, so this is very similar in my mind. So I like. So that's it. I think it don't change over the years. I think just appear not new songs that I begin to like, you know.
Do you guys nowadays search for new music? I have the impression that after I became more grown up, an adult, I don't search for new music like I did when I was a teenager. Nowadays, I just have a hard time liking new songs. Do you guys feel the same? How is it this process of knowing new songs and adding them to your vocabulary of songs?
Well, when I was younger, yes, I loved to discover different bands, different styles. But now I still looking for, but not this pop rock or this commercial music, you know. Now I am looking for different kind of artists from different part of the world because I think that it's uma experiência engrandecedora, sabe? I
Yeah.
think so because life without music would be a mistake. I like to say this phrase because I truly believe in that code. But I love it to always searching for music. I don't know why, but I love. For instance, I'm reading this book right now, o livro de ouro da música. Então é sensacional, assim, e very it's wonderful, and you learn a lot, I think.
That's nice. So you actually search for new music.
Yeah.
Do you tips from friends or something like that?
Yes. All my close friends, they love music the same as me, and every day, yeah, listen this, listen that, look this kind of things.
That's nice. I miss that. I only did this, like recommending music to friends when I was younger. Nowadays, I don't think I do this anymore. I have to reclaim that part.
It's very fun because me and my friends were very old, and when someone is in a festival, for instance, I had a friend who was in a festival in the middle of in the small country in the I don't know the name of the country, for instance, Romania. Yeah, I mean, festival here, they are playing this kind of strange instruments. Look at this. So it's very fun, you know.
Nice, nice. What about you, Juliano? Do you actually actively search for new music? Does your friends give you tips on music?
No, I don't think so. This thing used to happen a lot when I was a kid, more young, you know. And nowadays I stopped to do it. I don't know why, but I think today is more easy to find some music because you are there on YouTube, listen some kind of music or on Spotify, what else? Uh, whatever. So you are listening, and when finish a music, being other kind of music, and a lot of time you like the same music, you know, because the algorithm recommended to you something that maybe you can like, you know. So when it happened to me, I just saved this music and begin listen there, you know. So that's it. I stopped. I think to search for music and have been a long time, a big time, that my friends don't recommend some music for each other, you know. Have been a long time.
Yes, I don't know why. I think it's a movement that teenagers they are more curious about new music. And when we became adults, for me, for example, it stops. I want to get back to that. All right, let's go to question number 7. Yes. What's a song that always lifts your spirits when you're feeling down, Luis? Do you play songs to lift your spirits when you're feeling down?
No, no, no. I play every day, but I don't. Yes, but it's very conscious. But when I'm feeling down, there's a music that I like to play. It's Born Sleeps from Underworld. It's
Can you write?
yes, 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 yes.
I'm curious. I want tips now.
Uh, I will put the link. It will be better.
All right.
And I don't know, but there's a lot of music that make my day because sometimes some surprise is a very cool thing.
It's nice when you listen to a music that you've heard. How can I say that? You've heard a long time ago, and it's been a long time since you don't listen to the music, and it's a good surprise. Oh, thank you for the
Yeah.
link.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna click here to not lose it. Oh, did you listen to my microphone?
No,
Because the music started here and I didn't listen to myself. All right. So let's get back to the question. I asked you if you have music to lift you up. This is the song. But you told me also that when you are down, you are used to listen to more depressive songs, right?
yes, 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 much more because I am I don't believe in I am easygoing. I don't believe in that things like zodiac things and you know,
Yes.
I'm very calm and sometimes I'm led to depression, not depression, but calm music, off music, and kind of things walks with me a lot.
Yes. So you were more like the music follows along with your feeling. It's different than what Juliano said. Juliano said that sometimes he uses music, correct me if I am wrong, okay? But sometimes he uses music to change his feelings or he adapts himself to the music. And you
Yeah,
are the opposite.
I am the opposite, extremely opposite. I live this drama, you know.
Yes.
I I live and I try to think a lot about the tedious of everyday life and the corporative life. So I started to listen trip hop, for example, and oh, life is so gray, you know. And
Yes.
so so after no, I need to wake up. So
Yes, I can relate to that. I also like to feel the depression of the moment, the sadness of the moment, so I put sad music to listen. What about you, Juliano? Oh, sorry, you gonna say something, Luis?
no, no, I remember for every day for me it's like this meat, you know.
Yes. What about you, Juliano? Was I correct to assume that you modulate your feelings depending on the music, on the environment, and not the opposite?
About me, it's let me explain. I think it's like, for example, I think the depends a lot because I like really much to, for example, listen instrumental songs, and it's hard to me get, for example, excited to listen this kind of instrumental song because it's more about think, depends on the instrumental song is more about looks like a sad song, something like that, because it's instrumental. And I don't know, I think sometimes when I am you know, when I really want to think about the life, or when I want to maybe aware some kind of feeling, I like to listen some kind of music, But when I am, feeling some kind of bad feeling or good feeling, I like to listen some kind of music that will make me feel more that feeling, So like you guys, So I think it's hard to explain because depends a lot, on the moment, Sometimes I listen the same music, but I can get excited. But in other moments, I not get excited, because I am living other moment of my life, So depends a lot. Sometimes there are a music that is a music that I really like is Blue Room from Katana Zero. That is a game, and sometimes I listen this music totally excited. In other time, I just listen this music, think about the life, So yeah, it's the same thing for other music. So it depends.
I was writing down the song that you told us. It's Blue Room,
Yes, from
Katana.
Katana Zero.
All right, I write it down. I'm gonna listen to you guys' tips after the talk and talk immersion. Nice. So yes, you also like to lead the because it's good. I think music helps us express some feelings that we need to express sometimes. So it for me, it doesn't não adianta, I don't know what the expression in English, but não adianta I try to change my mood and be more happy when I need to feel sad and need to process the sad feeling. So music helps. Question number 8. How do you feel about live concerts compared to listening to recorded music? Luis.
I think that's very different because they are different kind of art. Because a live show, sometimes you don't have the same gears, the same resource to play music, and it's are for me are two different experience. A record is a record, a live show is live show. So for me is this you need to understand that you don't want to pay to listen the record in a live show. You want to see the energy of the band, for instance. You want to go to a live show to feel alive, and if you want, and this kind of things.
Nice, nice. Yes, it's very, very different. I think there is no comparison just because of what you said. It's different equipment, different way to project the sound. People are not going to receive the sound in the same way. So,
Yes, it's about energy, I think, When I was young, I loved to go to concerts, festivals, and what was cool was the energy, because sounds usually is very, very poor, it's very loud, of a lot of people, crowded places. And when you are in your home with a cool equipment, you can listen all the details of the song, the the bass, the guitar, and the life is more energy. I love live concerts, and but I do believe that is two different kinds of expression.
for sure. Do you still go to live concerts?
No, 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 no. But I wanna go in a Oasis, just a few shows, but I don't like to go more in live shows.
It's tiring, I think is the word, to go to live shows, right? A lot of information, a lot of people.
Yeah, it's very different nowadays because I'm old, and it's not the same experience because I don't know. For me it's like you are in a make again a lot of things that you make a lot of times in the past. So
For sure.
something like
Cool.
that.
What about you, Juliana? Do you like live concerts? Do you prefer?
Uh, I think live concert it's good because like Louis said, the energy is different. I think, I think it's more strong the song, when you are in this kind of environment. But I think sometimes the idea uh, to be there with a lot of people around me, it's not good, but the song there is good, because it's strong, it's different. It's very crazy. I like, but I don't like to go a lot. I like, I don't like. That's it.
It's very weird how I tolerated a lot of things when I was a teenager, like people stepping on top of my foot and people pushing me in concerts. And when I was a teenager, I didn't care about that. I pushed the other people back. I step on their toes too. And nowadays, if someone touches me, I feel this energy of rage in me and I want to punch the person, but I have to behave because I'm an adult. So it's weird. Question number 9, guys. Do you believe that music can be a form of therapy? Why or why not? Luis.
Yes, I totally believe that because I am the proof of it. Because uh, when you are struggling with a difficult situation in your life, you start to listen music and you start to concentrate about the problem, and you need it. You start to calm down, and for me, music is the first step to start to think about how I can play piano. Sometimes I like to sit in the front of piano and play, for instance, in a key of B minor, and I like to play that song, that campo harmônico, and I stay hours and hours just playing and think. So I think it's very, very therapeutic.
Nice, nice. I think music can access some areas in our brain. This is just me talking, okay? It is not based on anything, but seems like it access something in our brain that no other activity can access. I don't know, it's related to feelings. It's different than when I do ceramics, for example. Music can access another part that I cannot explain. Juliana,
Yes,
what do you think? Oh,
no, no, but it's totally true. For instance, when people in the past went to war, they played that tambores in the war, because music, you don't need to think about a feeling. You just receive, and your body assimilate, Uh, for this reason, we have this music of war, uh, it, e por aí vai.
nice, nice. My father was telling me yesterday that we have a church here, I don't know the religion, near our house, that the palestrante was screaming a lot and was talking in a involving tone, involving speech, and it was increasing more and more the tone of the voice. And it seems like they were going to war when we watched the movies from people going to war, and there's a leader doing a big speech, and he slowly increases the tone of his voice and the energy in their voice. And my father was telling me that this is a psychology trick to involve people in that speech. So I don't know why you told me about the tambores. in wars, and for me, it's related.
Yes, it's stuff like that.
Good. Juliana, what about you? Do you believe music is a form of therapy?
Maybe I don't know because I think music a lot of times make me feel very good, very happy, very calm. But the other times can make me feel very, very more sad, if I put some kind of song that help me, not that help me, but make me feel more sad. So I think depends, because the same way that can help you, maybe can prejudice you too, if I don't know this word, so I'm gonna talk about it in Portuguese, but the music kind of intensifica our feelings, in a lot of time. So maybe, can be a therapy, but not all the time, because when I think about therapy, I think about you become more calm, more happy, good. But sometimes music can make you feel a little sad, you know. So how I can talk that it is therapy all the time, but can be therapy sometimes, So it depends how you use this kind of thing to help you.
For sure. Electronic music, for example, makes me more rage. I feel more com mais raiva. So it also can be a bad side of music. Some people don't like funk music. My mom becomes very agitated when she hears and she wants to leave the place. So it also has a bad side of music. Question number 10, guys. What role does music play in your daily routine? Do you guys listen to music every day? Like Luis, for example, goes on a run or on a walk every day. Do you listen to music?
Yes, every day. If it's possible to play music, I am listening music.
Nice. I think I lost a lot of that. I used to listen to music um in the shower when I was younger. And even after we have smartphones, but when I was a teenager, I grabbed my stereo, my sound, the little machines that we put CDs, and I go to the bathroom and listen to a whole CD while I was in the shower. Nowadays, I think it changes a lot. I only watch TV series when I'm in the shower, so I think it's a bad habit. Yeah. Do you guys listen to music while in the shower or doing random activities like washing the dishes or something?
Wash the dishes not, because I think that's cool washing dishes and talking and start talking. But in the bath, yes, it's great.
What about you, Juliano? When do you listen to music in your daily routine?
I think a lot of times, So when I am going to the gym, I listen music. And when I am there, I listen music to, I don't know, to have more energy to train, to working out there. And when I get back to my home, I listen music. When I am going to the college, it's the same thing. Walking the street, I always uh I always listen music, I always it's crazy, and but when I take a shower, I don't listen to music there. I think it's because if I put some, device there, it's not good because the water, so I don't put. But sometimes I sing in the shower. I like to sing. It's good. So I sing in the shower, and when I am washing the dishes, sometimes I put a song, to listen to.
Nice, nice. I love to play music when I'm doing mechanical works, like manual works, like you clean the house and wash the dishes. For me, it's good. All right, guys, let's go to question number 11. We have time for one more. Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument? If not, which one would you like to learn? Please. I wonder if you play some musical instruments.
Uh, if I want to learn one new,
If you ever learn to play some instruments and if you want to learn.
yes, I want to learn a lot of yet. For instance, I don't know how to play a flute, uh, and
Conversar.
yes, yes, yes. I would like to learn because I think that's very beautiful. And a lot of instrumentos de sopro, eu ainda não sei tocar nenhum. Então, esse ano eu vou aprender ainda.
Nice. How many instruments do you already know how to play?
Just the basics, bass guitar, electric guitar, keyboards, and drums. And a
A whole
sampler, this kind of things.
nice, nice. You can play a whole band with one man.
Yes, yes, sometimes I like to record these things, to just playing, just for fun, you know.
Nice, nice. What about you, Juliano?
I don't know play some kind of instrument, but I really want to learn how to play piano because I really like instrumental songs. So I think to me is the best instrument to learn, to learn how to play Interstellar song, and a lot of others.
Nice, nice. We have a teacher and a student here in the classroom already.
Yes. That is the best.
Nice, guys.
Mas tem uma mãe, é só aprender partitura, o resto vem fácil.
Ah, vou anotar então.
Sério mesmo, você aprende partitura, aí depois qualquer instrumento é só um pouquinho de prática. Mas vai pelo piano.
Vou fazer isso, vou fazer isso.
Não vai pelo teclado.
Vai pelo piano, teclado depois.
Me arrependi de começar pelo teclado. Tô penando para aprender piano, mas tá indo.
Teclado é mais difícil?
Não, é porque o piano se aprende as duas mãos. Eu acho que se exercita muito o fato de que as duas mãos são independentes. O teclado fica muito chumbado. Você faz a mão esquerda um acorde, sabe? Aí ele é mais fácil. É melhor você começar
Ah,
pelo mais difícil.
E o piano é diferente, porque você tem o peso das teclas, você tem as expressões, e você tem um imaginário muito maior de música do que o teclado.
E é mais bonito.
entendi.
Né?
Verdade.
Mas vai na partitura, porque depois você pega a partitura, aprende piano, você vai tocar um baixo, uma guitarra, fica muito fácil, porque do piano você lê duas claves musicais. Então seu cérebro fica muito mais inteligente. Você pega, por exemplo, um baixo, uma guitarra, depois, nossa, você voa.
Fica mais
Eu
fácil.
não sabia que baixo e guitarra também lia partitura, assim, parecido com
Sim,
piano.
você lê, só que no baixo você lê na clave de Fá e a guitarra você lê na clave de Sol.
Não, interessante. O Luiz, da próxima vez, vai fazer uma aula pra gente de 1 hora sobre músicas e partitura.
Vamos lá.
Guys, thank you so much for being with me today. Have a nice week, and I hope I'll see you guys some other time. Bye bye.